Well, here I am back again. So, because of overwhelmingly positive feedback, I decided to, of course, I will continue.
What's that?
Radio.
Huh, radio. What's going on with that radio?
Loud voice. Sinister camera angle to the window. Break the window. And again, monster. And of course with select button I can actually take the gun. Let's see, control config, what's the... oh yeah. R2 is the aiming button.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
I don't know what's happening, but that's a flying monster. And now there's the warning system. On and let's just equip the knife, just because, well, let's equip some weapon. And now we know there are monsters here. And they're hostile to us. And they're not human or anything like that. And luckily I have the magical map. So it's there. And for some reason somebody dropped ammo to this park bench, but when it's a matter of Silent Hill, especially how they managed to make it so that the limitations play for them. Well, that's the Bachman Road, and the most subtle, I would say, tributes to horror genre is in the fact that there was all streets in this city have been named after famous people who worked with horror, and there was the monster. And of course, presence of possibility of fighting monsters doesn't actually remove them to be scary, as in that, well, there's no benefit in you fighting monsters, and they're dangerous. They will kill you eventually, despite how good you might be in this game. So there it is, at least in these streets which are wide, it's more wise option to just not fight monsters, just run away from them, as you have space to do so. And they are not that insane that they would simply just go and hunt you down without any kind of... And of course the radio also works as a warning to you. Of course, it might be so that the loud noise it makes also attracts the monster, but I'm certain that it is better to get some forewarning of monsters before going to there. So let's just go to this alley. And more. And a dog. We have flying things and hostile dogs. Dogs which have been skinned. But well, there's the bloody goop. And this magnificent, yes, this horrifying camera angle. And of course they did eventually make a movie adaptation of this game, of course, it had differences, but it also had this similar, this very same alley, and it also had these very same camera angles too, which is, in a sense, quite good, smart move. Oh, handgun ammunition. I don't know who left them, but of course I'm gonna take them. Let's see. To school.
Isn't the Cheryl sketchbook? She's at the school.
Yes, now I know where. Midwich Elementary School. I can't remember exactly from where that Midwich came. But Bradbury, Ray Bradbury, writer. More sketchbooks. And a pipe. Now we have perhaps the first actual, you could say, practical melee weapon of this game. So let's just go heading towards the damn dogs. I'm not staying here to fight, and damn fucking flying flappy thing. I don't know what the hell you are. I don't know what should I call you, but you're damn dangerous, you're ugly, and I outran you. Good. So let's check them. Nope, not this one. Select button is of course the way to get here. So I'll just go through this. Oh, thanks for the warning, monster radio. No, come on, monster, stop hunting, chasing me, stop chasing me. Oh yeah, like this, do some zigzagging motions and you can avoid monsters quite nicely. Luckily the monsters aren't so smart. And fucking thing just bit me. Actually this is the place where I need to go, but God damn it, time to go. That doghouse marks a especially important location. I think that's a way to get forward, but there's a bit of a hiccup before that, so let's just wander around the city. Oops, it's broken. Doghouse, Levin Street, indeed, which we just went by. So let's just go back there. Monsters. There's the doghouse. And of course it is exactly, come on, I'm not, come on. And the fact that I'm not so used to these controls of course contributes to the fact that I'm taking lots of damage. It's been a who knows how many years, almost 5 since I actually last time played this game, and more since I actually played through of this game. So rust should be forgiven. Well, but here we are. 3 locks to doors. Keys to... And this house, whatever it is, it is not empty because of some sort of monstrosities just came in here and attacked and killed people and ate them and they tried to hide. It's more like just people in here just walked away. But let's just drink the health potion and get back to Alright, it's in the Finnish Street alley. Actually no, that was the place where I would have meant to go, but it's... oh yeah, over there. Elroy Street, and then it's the alley and it's near that bridge, so we just have to turn right and then start going forward to the Matheson Street. That's because of Richard Matheson, man who has written many horror stories and also scripts, if I remember right, in the 50s, like in Twilight Zone and all that kind of stuff. But Streets of Silent Hill in this way is very empty and barren place. So let's just hook to this alley, see what's here, probably something useful. Well, yeah, but there's also 3 skinhead dogs in here. Okay. Well, yeah. And of course, they are also in this. It does pay to do some exploring out instead of just going straight towards wherever you are meaning to go. But and look at that, a monster. Come on, Flappy. And the street was collapsed. Something has broken down the streets. Now, of course, that gameplay-wise, that means just the fact that hey, we have this one method we want you to use to get whatever you are about to do. Come on, don't freeze. And of course they are being quite generous about the ammunition, and which is quite necessary as the combat in this game is quite difficult, and Harry, being a civilian, he is actually shoots like shit. His aim is horrible, and which of course is very, very, in a sense, realistic, knowing his situation. But let's go through this and key Scarecrow. And no, there is no risk of falling to the pit, which is good because these controls are a bit of a clunky side, and now as I'm going forward I can't do the strafe same time, I can just move forward. But time to get going. Yep. Run. That's the car which is empty. They did pay a lot of attention to this geography of this city, as in that when you remove all those collapsed streets, monsters and all those things, this place feels very real city. Small town, small city, nothing immensely Lion, Scarecrow. And those keys, by the way, are at least the presence of Lion and Scarecrow would tell me about Wizard of Oz. As in that, well, they had the Cowardly Lion and the Scarecrow and then the Tin Man, but of course I can't remember exactly where. And there should be a key of Dorothy as well, but let's just go to this place. And the fact that the radio is making noise all the time indicates that there's lots of monsters around here. That's the creaking sound. Pressing left L2 makes the camera spin around. Oh yeah, it is all three. Thin Woodsman is the third one. But some health drink. A dog's head in a basketball court. Somebody's sick. These kind of details are exactly those which make this game really good and having some really disturbing things in it. Of course, when it's a matter of horror genre, you can make horror genre work. Well, in this game I think the horror is not because of the monsters, which are very strong and dangerous, and it is wise not to fight them, even though you can fight them and win them, and if assume you are really familiar with the controls, you can go and kill every monster in the game while you're at it. But that is not the, I would say, the most sensible course of action in this game. And here's my car. Oh yeah. Really strange. It's at the right side of the road like that. So how did we actually? What's the actual way we crashed that car? Well, let's select. All right. We got all the three keys of Wizard of Oz to the Oz. So let's just go to the house, dog house, where we were. The chosen recording method, it isn't the most fancy thing technically, as in like if I would have a capture card I would be using that, although those things cost money and I don't have any money, being on the dole, that is, thanks to our Finnish system. It is still being on the dole isn't still so horrifying thing financially, of course. You do have to take care of your spendings, but you don't really have to worry about getting thrown out from your home. But I guess it's time to save and continue next time through this door of eclipses. So I'll be now saving. Cafe, it's okay to overwrite, and this ends the episode for this time. So next time we'll continue through the door and start going towards the school. See ya!